So students, today we will do that coordinate of the midpoint. The coordinate of the midpoint is the midpoint of AB, where A and B that one are given by x1, x2 by 2, y1, y2 by 2. So I'll show you how it will come. Here you see, suppose this one is A point, x1, y1 coordinate, and this is B point, x2, y2 coordinate, and this is the C point, and this is the midpoint. C is the midpoint. So if it is midpoint, then the ratio is 1:1. Ratio of intersection is 1:1. And if the ratio of intersection is 1:1, then coordinate of C will be according to the section formula, whatever we have done in the last class, last video, that C is the midpoint. So the coordinate of C will be 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 by 1 plus 1, you see, and then it is what? 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 by 1 plus 1. So if you do this one, then you will get the coordinate like that, x2 plus x1 by 2, see, and then y2 plus y1 by 2, is it? So that one, is it? So here if you get that midpoint of this line, if you get a midpoint of the line, then no need to go for the section formula. You have to go to midpoint formula. It's called midpoint formula also, or the midpoint of the coordinate. Is it? It is from the section formula only, by the ratio 1:1. So we will do the sums today with the help of this one. It is one version of the section formula, but here we have to get the midpoint. Suppose in some cases we get the midpoint. I wrap this one. We come to know that is a midpoint. How we come to know? Suppose it is a circle. It is center, it is a diameter AB. Then we come to know that center is the midpoint of the diameter. Is it? So if we have to find the coordinate of the center, we can find out if it is 2 and 3, suppose here 4 and suppose 4 and 5 is given, then we can find out the coordinate here. Is it? So because center is the midpoint. Or suppose in a parallelogram, in a parallelogram ABCD, it is a parallelogram, and in the parallelogram diagonal bisect each other. So that point is the midpoint of AC. Is it? Suppose the O is the point of intersection. So O is the midpoint of AC. So we can find out the O. Is it? We come to know that is midpoint means it is 1:1 ratio. Here is also center is the midpoint means 1:1 ratio. So we can apply this formula. We can apply here also this formula to find out this one. Or by this BD also we can find, because it is 1:1 ratio. So that is not given. That the midpoint is not given. You have to select, yes, here is the midpoint. Is it? Because it is a circle, center is a midpoint formula. Okay? So we'll do the sums now. Okay, now this sum. See that these are the vertices of a parallelogram. In order to find x and y, we have to find the x and y. So we know that O is a midpoint. We know that. What we know? The diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. Diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, O is the midpoint. O is the midpoint. Midpoint of AC and BD. AC and BD. So we can find out the coordinates of O from AC and from BD. Is it? We can find out the coordinate of O from AC also, from BD also. So see here, coordinate of O. So either this one plus x by 2, midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, x1 plus x2 by 2, and then y1 plus y2 by 2. Or you can find out from BD. From BD side also we can find out. So it will be what? x1 plus x2, 3 plus 4 by 2, and then 5 plus y by 2, 5 plus y by 2. Is it? So this is the coordinate of O. Coordinate of O will be either this one or this one. But here you see that O is just one point, single point. So this is a coordinate, that one is a coordinate. That means what? These 2 points are equal. And that 2 points are also equal. So we'll write therefore what? 1 plus x by 2 equal to 7 by 2. And what? 2 plus 6 by 2 equal to 5 plus y by 2. Here 2 cancel, what will get? X equal to 6. And here 2 cancel, what will get? What will get? It is what? 8 equal to 5 plus y, or y equal to 3. So x equal to 6, y equal to 3. Is it? So write these sums.